Okay, so as always, it's 4, 5 a.m. This isn't even sleeping anymore for me. This is just my life now. Okay, anyways, let's get into it. It's patch 11.9. This is supposed to be what we get in place of, I guess, like the big awakening thing. It's short, quick, sweet, simple. Let's get into it. Oh my god, I apologize. Fanir, new side story, UI improvements, and hero profile update. Cool, great. Arena schedule, catalyst crafting improvements. So they're just basically adding everything that they would have added from the awakening thing, or things that were in the awakening thing, and they're just going to drop it on our lap. Well, that's great. That's terrific. I have no problem with that. Cool. Custom group summon. Oh my god, she is a water mage. So the last water mage, if I recall, that we got was Arya, I believe. Arya was pretty cool, and all the water mages are generally really impactful. We had Fairy Tail, Tenebria, and then the two that I just mentioned, Arya and Ida. So hopefully this is a character that it looks like she's Taurus, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really bad with really bad with zodiac signs, but I'm pretty sure that's Taurus. If it's not, well, apologies. But in any case, this is an interesting character. Mages are always really cool. Just based off of what we saw from the Awakening update as well, this is really nice, or this is going to be an interesting kind of character. I think we also saw, unless if there was a mistake, we saw 2 animations for Famir's like little bit of animation trailer in the animation reel. So that does mean, I believe, that she doesn't have a passive on her S2, or if she does, maybe it'll be something different. But she's a 5-star water mage. Cool. We're probably not going to see what her kit is, but if I had to guess, we're probably going to see the artifact. Cool. Okay, so increases effectiveness of all allies by 10%. Okay. At the end of every 2 ally turns except for the caster, increase CR of the caster by 20%. Can only be activated once every 2 turns. At the end of every 2 ally turns except for the caster, increase CR by 20%. Huh. So this looks like it might be usable on someone like Sage Ball, maybe? A character that wants to cut. You could probably put this on someone like Angel of Light as well. It's once every 2 turns, so I think it kind of lines up decently with Angel of Light's passive. You could, I mean, okay, for as much as I'm theory crafting who can use this, a lot of these characters, Angel of Light, etc., they all kind of like having book anyways, so maybe Sage Ball, though. Could be Araminta, Silver Blade Araminta as well, but you kind of want the stun. Okay, new side story. God, she's so hot. Oh my god. Okay, all right, sorry. And then the UI improvements. So we have the hero profile and the hero UI improvements. This looks cool. Oh, nice. Okay, so now you can transmit multiple 2-star heroes at once. Oh, thank God. So, all right. So we do get this. Like, this is one of the things that I was kind of worried about, whether we were going to get it or not going to get it. It looked like they were going to add more lore or go a little bit more in depth with the new characters. Obviously, the Awakening patch is over, or it's completely been removed. But they did keep a couple of things or something. I guess maybe this was technically a part of the Awakening update, if I recall, because once you awaken them, you were supposed to gain access to this. But I don't really understand what the thinking behind this is, or I don't really understand the wording of how they said it, basically, because they said they were going to remove anything relating to it. I don't care about that though, because even if they didn't make sense, I'm glad to have this, because this allows us to have more information. There's motto, specialty, hobby, likes, dislikes, and the only thing we're missing, guys, is a dorm. So weddings next. Wedding ring, please let us get a wedding ring. You know what I mean? Like maybe a wedding outfit. You know. I don't even know who that's for. Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Thank goodness that arena's ending soon. Crafting quality point alleviated, and you can increase the number of. This is so nice. Crafting catalyst is actually one of the biggest is actually one of the biggest issues when it comes to EpicSeven, and especially if you're like a new player, and even veteran players all suffer from this. Like, unless if you're willing to dedicate a lot of your time to farming unrecorded history, this is a huge hole in your wallet, or a huge hole in your energy consumption. It's kind of just a pain in the butt. There's no getting around it. I'm glad this has been changed. I don't know what they mean exactly by the max amount that you'll be able to increase by, but the crafting quality point thing is nice. I don't know if that means that you can get different amounts now. Like, you can go 1 for 1 and trade like smaller amounts. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, this was also announced, like the equipment enhancement thing, where now you don't have to worry about greater enhances and crits. Lobby function added to automatically swap up to 4 animations. I don't know if this is just like a quality of life thing. I do think that one of the things that would be really nice for the lobby is if you could, you know, have a rotating one. Like if they have like a little, like a shuffleboard, like Microsoft PowerPoint or something, or if you could flip a little bit easier. I guess this is kind of what they mean, but I wish you could do it with a lot more. It says you can automatically swap up to 4 animations. If that's what they mean by this, like a rotating loop or something, cool, great, very exciting. I think this is a very nice quality of life, I guess. It's kind of a feature, but in all honesty, it's not that big a deal. It's just Microsoft PowerPoint sliding around. But for people that like seeing multiple illustrations, myself included, I'm personally a fan of like the Lethe one for obvious reasons, Summer Luca for obvious reasons, and then I also like the Roz and Tenebria one because maybe she can fix me. Anyways, so we have the illustration quality improved, and I guess it looks a little more high quality. I think. Damn, I'm like looking really closely. I guess it just looks a little less cluttered, or it looks a little less pixelated. Oh my goodness. Oh god, the increase to artifact equipment, or the artifact slots, are so nice. And okay, yeah, if you guys didn't know about this, I'll probably be making a guide about this later. The custom group summon, the tier list and all that stuff, who you should pick and stuff like that. I'll make a guide on it, or I'll make a bit of an announcement for it. I have something else planned for today, which is why, I mean, I realized that this was going to happen, but I had other things planned. So stay tuned for that. But custom group summon, great. It's going to be for about a month. And yeah, make sure to get the characters that you need, Caesarea, etc. Ravi. Okay, them giving us a Ravi drop rate banner is kind of, I don't know how I feel about that, because she's, I mean, I guess it's nice to get Sigurd Scythe if you need Sigurd Scythe, but in all honesty, it kind of feels weird that we were going to get the Awakening update and they give us Ravi. We don't have to read too far into it though. It's whatever. Maybe it's just for Sigurd Scythe. And Tenebria is nice, I guess, if you want imprints for Spectre Tenebria, but she's pretty much meh otherwise. Spirit Purification is kind of funny if you want to get like an additional attack artifact on your Kawazu, or if you want to cheese someone with the combat readiness push, but Teiyu sucks, unfortunate. Sorry guys. For those of you that like Teiyu, I apologize. And then Fanir is on the 16th, which is nice because look, we get a new character, and that'll be the character that holds us over since we don't have Awakening update. And wow, this is a pretty stacked Mystic rotation. Again, really odd that there's just Closer Charles in this and Ravi's in the. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard into it. I apologize if I am. It's just kind of weird because who would pull for Ravi or Closer Charles now that they're here, or now that they're not getting the buff? Maybe they will. We'll see with the balance patch. But now we have Spectre Tenebria, Strays, Astromancer, Elena. If you didn't have these characters, or if you're thinking about getting one of the characters from the Headhunt, which you guys can go check out the video that I made on my channel, this is a pretty good indicator of, I guess, the characters that you could also choose. I think Strays and Astromancer are the obvious picks here if you want to pull for them. Strays is super good, very great at PvE. Astromancer also really good for Arena and Guild Wars. However, Spectre Tenebria, though probably the best of all these options, is someone that you probably should have gotten from the starting, or probably with your Headhunt. That being said, though, this is the Mystic rotation. Looks pretty solid. And there's no more information. So anyways, guys, I guess that's all we have from the patch. Pretty solid. We've got Fanir, we've got a few updates and changes, quality of life. We have a new side story, and then I guess the rotations of characters that we're getting is decent too. But I mean, it's a I don't don't know if I want to call it a filler patch, but we do get Fanir, so it's a character patch, and I hope something else changes. The balance patch, I think, is this Friday, so we'll see more, and hopefully something exciting happens. I don't know, guys. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video, though. Hope you guys enjoyed or learned something. If you did, make sure to also check out the rest of my platforms, TikTok, Discord, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, all that jazz. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Adios.